Well, hello, everybody. This is Dr. Troy Dukowitz of the Commit and Go podcast, where we encourage you to make big commitments, take big action, and create big-ass results in your life and business. Today's topic is this: dreams really do come true, even for Monopoly players. So here's the scenario, the stage that I will set up for you. So I'm in the spare room in our house recording as my wife is home with our youngest, Walker, and so I came into the spare bedroom and I'm recording, and there is this it's an 11 by 17 piece of paper sitting there with a picture of my Uncle Tom Dukowitz, and he is holding play money from a game that he created called Greater St. Cloud Area Opoly. Now here's what you don't know about Tom. Tom actually is a man, I have known him, obviously, my whole entire life. He's my uncle, and he loves the game Monopoly. So much so that I'm pretty sure he has every Monopoly game that has ever been created on the face of the planet. And if he doesn't, he will find a way to make sure that he does. Yes, folks, he loves the game. You will also hear from other family members, cousins, and other uncles and aunts of mine that they also don't like to play Monopoly with Tom, because the guy is cutthroat when he plays Monopoly, okay? But we all love him. It doesn't change loving him. But he loves the game. And little did I know that this was actually a dream or a desire of his, but he actually has always wanted to create his own Monopoly game. And so literally Christmas 2018, my cousin, Jamie Dukowitz, puts a post on Facebook that shows that this game board had been created, the Greater St. Cloud Area Opoly. And so what he did, I'm from St. Cloud, Minnesota, and what he did is he created a Monopoly game based on the businesses in St. Cloud. And what's even cooler about this is that he made sure that the most important properties, kind of like Boardwalk and Park Place, if you've ever played Monopoly, he made sure that those two spots were filled for, and I can't remember which ones he put in, but it was at one time, I knew it as the Dairy Bar and the liquor store, Dukowitz Superette or Mr. B's Liquor, named after my grandfather and grandmother who built these businesses. And so he made sure there were two spots on there for them, and every other business that was on the board was a more recent business in 2018, 2019. And so there's actually a big write-up on him, and it talks about a new board game in town. And it just, the beauty of this is that, like I said, I had no idea this was a dream of his. But this was a dream of his. This was something that he wanted to do, and he actually accomplished it and hit the target. Now, I don't know the exact numbers. Okay, but I am going to throw this out there because the number that's in my head is somewhere around 30,000 games that may have been sold. I want to say 35,000, but probably around 30,000 games that have been sold. If I'm wrong, I apologize. You're going to go Google it and be like, no, he's lying. Like, I'm telling you right now, I don't know if that's the number, so I'm not lying. I'm telling you, this is what I think it is somewhere around 30 to 35,000 games that were sold. And it could have been more. It also could have been less. But here's what's important about that. He had a dream, and he went for it. I mean, that's it. He had a dream, and he went for it. He went and made this happen. After all these years in his life, it came down to a creation of something that he wanted to make, to put together, to put a stamp on time, and he did it. And we're all so proud of him. I have my own game. I should say we have our own game here at the house, as my dad made sure that we got one for our family, and he made sure that my brother got one for his, and he made sure that my uncle made sure that my mom and dad got one, and like all his brothers and sisters got one, and it's just so cool because he did it. Like, that's a game that I look at that was made with love. And what does this mean to you? What this means to you is I know that you, the listener, have dreams. You have goals. You have things that you want to accomplish in this life. The question is, what are you doing about it today? It's so easy for us to let other circumstances get in our way. It's so easy for us to say yes to everything that will distract us and move us away from the goals that we have in life. When we need to be saying no to the distractions and yes to the things that are going to move us to richer relationships. Yes to the things that are going to move us towards better health. Yes to the things that are going to move us towards better spirituality and connection to God. Yes to things that are going to move us towards financial success within our businesses, but not at the sacrifice of the other three areas. That's my philosophy. It doesn't have to be yours. But the point becomes that we all have dreams, we all have goals, we all have targets that we want to accomplish. And when you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything that you want in this life. But if you start to let distractions of life get you down, you'll get to this final part of the journey, whenever that is for any one of us. You get to the end of the road and you look back and you go, man, I wish I would have. Or are you going to be a person that can look back and say, I did it? Only you can answer that question. And the beauty of this right now, folks, if you're listening to this really intently, is that you can change the course of your journey at any time. If you realize right now, and in this recording, we're getting ready to start up February here. If you realize right now, as of listening to this recording, just in the month of January, that you moved away from the targets and the goals that you had set for yourself when January started in 2019, you can course correct right now. It is never too late to course correct and get on path to a goal or a target or dream that you have in life. It is only too late when you are 6 feet under. So, what am I encouraging that you would do right now? I want you to sit there right now and look across body, being, balance, and business. And where is it that you have some big dreams or aspirations of something that you want to accomplish? And what is just one step that you can take today to start to make that dream a reality? That's all I've got for you here today, folks. As always, I would ask that if you haven't already, please head on over to iTunes, Google Play, or Stitcher and subscribe, rate, and or review the Commit and Go podcast, as well as hit forward and share this with people that you think could benefit from the messages I share here daily, Monday through Friday. In addition, head on over to commitandgo.com. You head on over there, you're going to learn more about programs that we put on, and you can also get a free download of what's called the Gap Map protocols. Those are protocols that are going to help you to get from where you are to where you want to go in a life of having it all. That's all I've got for you here today. I am Dr. Troy Dukowitz. This has been the Commit and Go podcast, where we encourage you to make big what? Come on, work with me here, folks. You gotta know it by now, please, come on. Where we encourage you to what? Make big commitments, take big action to create big ass results in your life and business. We'll hear you next time. Bye-bye.